let's get into the jiu-jitsu.
Yes, please.
Okay, we've been looking at the side clench from the punch defense. Okay, I believe we looked at it from a couple of ways, the punch defense and just making an underhook. We're looking at the punch defense still. Okay, from this side clench, we've been taking everybody backwards, buckling the knee and spinning around. Now we're going to take them the other way when Professor starts to look to defend.
Right.
Okay, this is such an important concept in the way that we've been really talking about and explaining jiu-jitsu. We don't show moves. We show places to get to so that the student, okay, and the athlete can now make decisions about what's the next thing to do. I do option A, it didn't work, I have option B. Rather than go, oh, I'm going to do option A,
Right.
didn't work, let me back out, start again, and now maybe I'll try option C. I don't like Z options. That's a lot of options, okay?
Right.
So here we go. Professor's on me. Here comes his punch, just like we've been doing. In and tight. Find the side clench, and here we go. From this position, I go to buckle out the knee and try to spin him around, and he steps that leg out. When he steps that leg out, my foot that's farthest in front is going to turn heel in. I don't move my hands. I step my other foot deep and inside, so it kind of feels like a hip throw. He's loaded up, but we're not going to throw. We're just going to twist, set him down, and land in the half guard, okay? From the half guard position, I'm going to step up and slide my knee through to side control. He bridges, he hips out, he puts his feet on my hips, I stand. Now let's remember, at first, they're just going to push away and get up. After that, after everyone's done it a couple times, we're going to add some one-arm past the guard, okay? Drilling, and then when I stop, he pushes and gets up in base, okay? So, don't throw the one-arm pass, just like always. Don't throw the one-arm pass in right away. Why? You're going to have brand new people,
Yes.
okay? And you're going to have people who have never seen this before. People coming back, whatever it is. Maybe a blue belt who's its first time in funds, okay? So let them just get used to the first part. 2 minutes, 3 minutes here.
Right.
And then throw in the one-arm pass, okay? So, one more time. Here comes his punch. Boom. Under and tight. I go to bump him out. He steps. Turn the heel 1. Step deep 2. Twist, twist, twist. I'm kind of in half guard. Step over to side control. He bridges. He hips out. He puts his feet on my hips. I'm up. At first, he's pushing and getting away. After that, it's one-arm pass. And then he pushes and gets away. That's it, guys. Okay? I know for me, one of the things that I'm a stickler on. The only thing that I care that the students are always doing in fundamentals class is getting up in base.
Hey.
Right? They always have to be getting up in base. Everything else, I'm like, oh, okay, you pick and choose sometimes.
Right.
Like, oh man, you grabbed here instead of here. We're not gonna, okay, no.
Right.
But getting up in base is so important, especially in this class. 1, for a self-defense aspect. And 2, there are so many times throughout the rest of their jiu-jitsu life, the rest of their jiu-jitsu journey, all the way through advanced class, that they're gonna have to be super skillful at getting up in base.
Yep.
That's why we do it so much.
Yep.
That's why we practice it. My mother-in-law still makes fun of me because it's the only way I ever stand up.
Right.
Okay, it's the only way I ever stand up. So, find a funny story. Tell them to get up in base, surrounding around set, funny story. But always have your students be standing up in base whenever they're getting up off the floor. We'll be right back to the ground, guys.